Hey, Le'Veon, talk about the emotions you felt, playing against your former team and getting that win.
The win felt great. Obviously, every win feels great, but this one had a little extra topping on it. But playing against those guys, it was fun. Going against, my old teammates, guys who really never could hit me in practice. We had the opportunity to really go at it today, so it was fun. I respect all those guys over there. They played hard. It was tough. Obviously, Coach Thomas' game plan. It was great. So credit those guys. But I'm glad we came out on top.
Le'Veon, what was your anticipation as the week was going on? I mean, obviously, you knew this was coming for you.
I knew it was gonna be tough. They got a lot of good players up front. Um, good DBs. That we knew. We just had to kind of protect the ball. I think they were ranked first in the NFL in takeaways. Watt came around. He got a strip or something. And right before halftime, and that was kind of their splash play. But we knew as long as we protect the ball, we gonna eventually move the ball. Our defense gonna hold their offense, and that was really the game plan. We went out there to execute it.
I just meant personally for you, knowing Pittsburgh was coming up. You knew this was going to be special and a little bit different.
Yeah, yeah.
Anticipation,
For me personally, I just want to go out there and play as hard as I can. I didn't, play any harder in this game than I did in any other game. I play every single game hard as I possibly can. There wasn't really trash talk or anything like that. It was just guys respecting me and me showing respect to them too. So it was just fun competing against guys that I used to play with.
You talked about it having a little more extra, though. I mean, was it more extra because they were fighting for a playoff spot too, and you guys were able to hold them off at least for this week?
It's a little extra just because I used to play with them. I wasn't thinking about all the little playoff spots and things like that. I just wanted to make sure we got out with a win. And I credit my teammates because those guys played so hard, making sure we came out victorious today. You got to credit the defense. Those guys, Marcus May and Jamal Adams, all the guys up front. Just really made it tough on their offense. And came up with big turnovers at big situations. I credit the O-line. Those guys blocked their tails off. Sam played great. The receivers outside played great. They did everything they can to make sure we got to stay with a win for me. So it felt good.
Kind of raised some eyebrows with the black and gold wardrobe today. What was the
I know, right? No, I wasn't doing it to be petty or nothing. It was just I thought it'll draw a little attention. And that's all I did. That's all it was, though.
Lately, a lot of teams in your situation, they're late in the season, you're playing against a team that's got everything to play for. You guys are not making postseason, wouldn't show up. So, what does it say about that this team that you guys?
We're still building. I said weeks ago. This team is still building. We're still getting better continuously. We're not going to sit here and lay around and just wait for the season to be over. We're still trying to get better and build for obviously years to come. So we got a lot of young guys on this team. I think this year it was just like, I don't want to say bad luck because I don't really believe in that, but it's like a lot of guys went down with injuries, sickness, so we had a lot of guys having to come in who we wasn't even expecting to play, honestly. So guys filled in and, did a great job, over the course of this year. So I think we still got a lot to build on, beating a playoff team. Obviously give us a confidence boost and keep us moving. You got another playoff team next week, so we want to go out there and try to get that win too.
What did you think about your workload today? Did you like it?
I loved it. It felt good. I'm sore. And this is no better feeling, I'm glad, Coach Gates, he told me before the game, he was like, I got you today. Like, I'm making sure. He's like, I'm making sure you're going to get that ball today, So, credit, Coach Gates, credit the guys up front for us, being efficient, especially when we needed to. When we needed to run the ball, we ran it well. It felt good today.
What was going through your mind when the Steelers had the ball late? I mean, you've seen them have the ball late in those situations tons of times, and your defense comes up with big play after big play.
Obviously, I played over there for years, so I knew they wasn't going to give up at all. When we had the ball in the inside the 2 minute and they had to use their 3 timeouts, I knew it was going to be tough running on them because I know they're going to play hard. That's what they kind of live by. And obviously on offense, I knew they was going to try to put a lot of faith in our offense with no timeouts to go out there and try to execute. But our defense came up huge, got big plays at big moments, and that's what we needed.
What do you think of all the towels waving, black and gold in the stands and all that?
Yeah, the fans showed love today. They didn't boo me. or anything like that. I mean, they showed a lot of love when I went out there. It was, green and white cheering for me. It was yellow and black cheering for me too. So I was signing all the 26 jerseys that I seen, whether it was, Jets or Steelers. Before the game, during the game, after the game, they were all showing love. So it was fun. It was fun playing there. And playing here and hearing everything, like it was kind of a away game. They was loud, and especially when we was on offense. But it felt good to get out of the stadium with a win.
Did you see Coach Tomlin after the game?
I seen him before and after the game. Coach Tomlin came up to me before and after the game. He showed respect, showed love. It was good seeing him too. Because I understand how everything went on and things like that. And it obviously wasn't his fault, but he respects me and I respect him. He did a great job of containing me and trying to get the defense and them guys a win. So got to give him credit.
Is that the first time you've seen him in 2 years?
Yeah, that was the first time I seen him since I left. Since I didn't show up. Yeah, that was the first time.
Can you tell us what y'all talked
about? He was just saying keep grinding, keep my head up. It's good to see me, things like that. Just a little, small talk and things like that. Cause we didn't talk as much. I was trying to warm up, and then at the end of the game, at the beginning of the game, I was trying to warm up and things like that. And at the end of the game, I was saying what's up to everybody. Everybody was kind of talking to him. So he kept it short and brief. Obviously, he's not probably in the best mood. Obviously, but he came up and spoke to me. Shook my hand. He said congratulations and things like that.
What way is Sam growing that he was able to win a game like this?
Sam always impresses me, man. He continued to get better. That last drive when we got the field goal in the fourth quarter, that was huge. Because we really put a lot on him. Because those guys, they start going base against our Kings and our Kings personnel. So they were really trying to stop the run and make sure that we had to put the ball in the air. And Sam was delivering. The offensive line did a great job protecting them. Sam made decisive decisions. Got the ball out of his hands. The receivers outside made plays when they needed to. Crowder, Vincent, everybody. So everybody that was called upon today, Westco, they made the play. And that's what we needed today.
You guys obviously got up to the 1-7 start. You're 5-2 since then. Do you feel like this is heading in the right direction?
I obviously do. I think, like I said weeks ago, it doesn't. We get a new program and new guys in, new faces, new coaches, and injuries and things like that. When all that happens, it's going to take time to kind of get the ship sailing in the right direction. And now, we starting to see, the ship turn a little bit, and that's all I've been preaching. So, obviously, we got a big game next week. It's going to be against the Bills, it's a divisional opponent. Those guys are playoff teams. They're already in. So, we'll go out there and fight our tails off and try to get a win.